Hey everybody, it's Pedros, and welcome to what is the final episode of Road to a Sand Hat. Now that means one of two things, doesn't it? Either I can't be bothered, or I've got the sand hat. I shall now go onto the inventory tab, and I've got the sand hat. Yesterday, had a look on the Land Exchange, like on the RuneScape website. Saw that they'd gone down to 100. Jesus Christ, what's going on there? Is that the aura that gives invulnerability? That's the word I'm looking for. That's going to distract me, that is. Bye. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, and saw that it had gone down to 107.7 mil. So I sold my cannonballs and the dragon bones that I had, the frost dragon bones that I had at the time. Came to 107.5. So I thought, I may as well try, and I tried, and I did. I got it for 107.5, and like I said, that does unfortunately mean the Road to a Sand Hat has come to a close. And oh no, it's not. It's the Book of Char, innit? That's what all those ashes are. Silly me. Anyway, she's distracted me. I'm gonna punch her. I'm completely lost track now. The videos that I'll be putting out will be skilling update, like skill level updates, bank updates, and talking about any other like in-game updates. Because last time I did the video on the fight kiln, people seem to like that, so I will do more like that whenever there's a big update that I've got stuff to talk about. If this video goes on for too long, I'll probably put my Slay task over the top of it, which I think is trolls, so that might take a while. But first step right here is to check. These are pretty much all that's valuable in my bank. There is a Dragonfire shield in there, but I'm not going to uncharge it just to check it. We'll say that's worth 8 mil. Can't remember what they're actually worth. We'll say that's worth 8 mil. And we've gone on Kept on Death, and we're worth 113, so about 120 overall if we include the Dragonfire shield. If we now continue, if I just add dim to pouch, if we now continue to the bank, just put that there. Yeah, that'll do. Effigies. Last video I had 10. I forgot to go on the tab. I apologise. And then a couple of days later, I got an 11th, which is this one here, sated. If I right click, you can actually see it. Usually, I can only do one stage of them. I've got 6 here that I can't do any of. 5 that I can do 1, and there's one I could do 2. So I got 11 off Frosts, and then yesterday I got my first ever Slayer effigy of Greater Demons that was killing the Front dungeons. And anyone who goes around in teams trick sculling people in the Front dungeon is a twat. Okay? I'm just there minding my own business, having a little slay without a care in the world, and a group of twats come along and go, "Oi, look, I've made him skull," and then they try and bow-last me. The funniest one is when a guy in Mystic with his ancient staff comes along, tries to freeze me, splashes, I run 2 steps south to level 20 wilderness, hit teleport tab, I'm out there. Good fight, mate, good fight. You've got me skulled, but you've also just wasted one of your runes. Overall, you're down, I'm fine. But yeah, they need to fix that. I mean, whoever uses a cannon against familiars full stop anyway. Just make it so a cannon cannot attack a familiar. Like, if they were attacking me, I could probably deal with it because I wouldn't be skulled. But when I'm skulled, for the first 2 trips I was taking my rapier, and if I had lost my rapier because of being trick skulled, I would have flipped out. Because I don't mind dungeoneering that much, but the first chaotic takes so much longer than the next ones, and that'd just be really annoying. My old Frost Dragon tab, as you can see, it's got my charms on here. A couple of those from Slayer, most of them aren't. One day I'll get around to using them, or I could just store them. I'm not sure which one I want to do. Kind of running low on supers. Then I have got all the 1 doses there. Prayer pots. This is my Slayer tab in air quotes. I used to have 10 Dragon Defenders. I'm wielding one now, and I lost one in a wieldy fight against a friend 10 rune, and then start collecting black ones because I'm racist. That'd make me not racist, wouldn't it? I'll be the opposite of racist. We're racist towards white people, but there isn't a white defender. Jagex a racist, there isn't a white defender. Anyway, there's my DFS, like I said. And my lovely little Santa out there, just chilling. Like, not caring the world, just chilling. Look at him, just chilling. Can't remember what this tab. I'm trying to think of what this tab ever was. This is the most miscellaneous tab in the world. There's prayer, clean materials. There's prayer as well with the rings of dueling. There's hunter, fishing, and farm run teleports. And then some toggle, which is always good. This is my costume tab, once again in air quotes, because they're just random items and clothings. These are the ones that if I dropped I won't be able to get back. I've dropped all the ones that I could get back from Diango because bank space issues rather. Zombie boots. Where the fuck's my skeleton outfit? Oh, I dropped it. Whoa. I had a full skeleton and I had a little heart attack right there. That's from like the 08 Christmas event, Halloween event. Why would they give out a skeleton at Christmas event? That's just a stupid thing to say, isn't it? I did fishing for a little bit, and I don't have mouse keys, so dropping them, doing barbarian fishing, is really annoying and difficult, so I stopped doing that. I've used about 80% on those skull boots. Not 80%, I've downed to about 80% on those skull boots. Got 170k XP off that. They're great. I'm on the wilderness agility course at the moment. Once I get to 80, I'll do gnome. I could probably get to 80 this week, but I want to do Slayer for a little bit. Cosmics and Astrals for NPC contacts, so I can get new tasks. And that was, of course, my old rune crafting tab with my energy potions. And I used to have a load of fires, but I sold them when they went up. Farming tab, 10 curry saplings, because I didn't realise how I didn't know, that's a weird thing to say, where all the cluster of fruit tree, it's really weird, fruit tree patches were, so I haven't been bothered to do them. And then of course the first tab, which is quest items and random stuff. Fist of Gothics tokens there. Couple of iron arrows, some black armor, black power, uncut bows. That tab makes very little sense. I've confused myself. Just go between tabs really quickly there. Another thing that I want to talk about was potion flasks. This will probably be the main point for the video, so if this has been quite long, this will be the point where I put some Slayer on top of it, but it's not too long. Anyway, potion flasks, they are too expensive. All it does is allow you to carry 50% more, which is basically what having a war tortoise does. Tortoise. Because obviously you have 28 inventory slots, so 50% more would be 42 inventory slots, which is 4 less than your inventory and a tortoise has. So considering that a tortoise pouch, that's gonna annoy me now. A tortoise pouch costs just under 2k, does it? I'm not sure, and lasts for about 40 minutes. Compared to a potion flask, which, let's say you got prayer pots in it, you're at a drain rate of about 200 a minute. That's gonna go in about 10 minutes, and the 3k or 5k, whatever even they're at right now, it's just gone completely. There's no way to get it back, 'cause it smashes. They are too expensive. Only very, very, very high level endurance based PVM is going to use them. People going for high levels in the Dominion Tower and Climber mode, they're going to use it because it allows them to store more prayer and Saradin and brews and overloads and extremes and whatever. But for someone doing a Slayer task, no. You have to be doing something for... You have to be doing something where the only thing that stops you is running out of supplies. And I suppose most people use Sour Brews to restore their health, but if you use food, then food runs out before potions. A Slayer task, you don't need potion flasks, but camping at a boss or like cave crawlers or Ganodermics, I can see the reasoning why, because that's going to take a while. But I think you have to be quite rich to be able to afford the luxury of having an extra 2 doses. Right now, like I said, they seem a little bit too expensive for me. I don't see the justification in someone wanting to buy them unless you're spending a lot of time at a certain boss or area. So I think the price of the unit to come down, or they're going to become some luxury item. They are a great way to make daily money. You can mine 50 a day, so what? That's like, if they stay at 5k, that's $250,000 a day for doing pretty much nothing for like 6 minutes work. I haven't done the quest and I haven't got the crafting level, so I can't do it. That's pretty much going to be it for today. They haven't released like a behind the scenes that I can talk about. This week, in case you didn't know, is half term, which if you don't have in your country for whatever reason, I don't know, I don't live where you live probably, is you have basically a week break of school. I'm still in school. I'm not going to tell you how old you are, you dirty pedos. How old you are, how old I am, you pedophiles. You're not pedophiles, you're just curious. Anyway, yeah, I've got this week off, so I'm going to do Slayer for a bit until what I'm going to do is I'm going to Slay until I get my Slayer helm. Then I'm going to use another 20% on my skull boots. Then I'm going to Slay until I've got whatever goal. Then I'm going to use 20% on my skull boots. Because I don't even mind agility. Agility is one of those skills, just got to have something on in the background to take your mind off it, and it's fine. As much as I said that I was running out of points, here's one more point. I was using the RuneScape client to play, because it statistically gives the maximum FPS that you can achieve on your system. Because if you use a browser, you've got loads of background operations running. If you use SwiftKit or any other kind of second-party RuneScape client, you've got a couple of background operations. If you use the RuneScape client, you've got no background operations, maximum FPS. But I'm using SwiftKit right now, and I did yesterday, and there's a reason for it. The RuneScape client, in resizable mode, does not let you make the screen smaller. I know, sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? In SwiftKit, or in a window on a browser, if you drag the sides, or the bottom, or the top down, or in, or whichever direction you want, it will push all of the mini-map, and the chat box, and the inventory tab. It'll push them in. It's great for if you're doing fishing like I was. You can right-click over the drop, and line it up so you press drop and click fish at the same time. It's excellent. But in the RuneScape client, when you drag the left hand side over, all that happens is you get a little scroll bar across the bottom. It doesn't work. So I've swapped over to SwiftKit, and the FPS isn't that bad. I can actually play in quite a high resolution on on resizable screen. Recording in that state would be absolute no, because when I record, I get parts of like 5 FPS. When I record on large screen, on resizable mode rather, I get like 1 or 2 FPS. Maybe sometime in the future, definitely when I get my new computer, there'll be videos in better quality and stuff like that. Another good part about SwiftKit is all the utilities that it has. This sounds like an advertisement for SwiftKit. You should probably get it. It's pretty good. Like, you can go on different calculators for how many things you have to do. There's an atlas which you can just have loaded all the time. I know that on my computer the world map takes a while to load, so I can just have that open. If I want to go, I wonder where this is, bam, world map's open instantly, because my computer can load it faster than RuneScape can. It's also got guides, it's got maps, it's got treasure trail guides. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. Advertisement over. Anyway, this has been Pedaboss. If you liked the video, please do give it a like. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.